should be going, and hopefully everything should be good. What was I going to say? Yep, excellent. We've got visual. Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome to Stalker, a game I have been looking forward to playing for a while. Some just general initial thoughts if you are planning on picking up Stalker 2. Make sure that you are as close to recommended as possible, namely RAM. You can't play this game with 16 gig of RAM. The performance isn't good enough. Even on low, it's still, because Windows and everything else that we put on our computers eats up so much RAM. It needs more RAM. Basically, it needs more than the 16 that's required. Cause the game wants to use maybe like 4, 5, maybe 6 gig of RAM. And if it just doesn't have it, then it's going to start eating into the performance is just going to suffer as a result. So make sure you've got plenty of RAM, and that you reasonably meet system specs, because otherwise you're not going to have a good time. What's that? Ooh, it's a thing. Oh, it's not really a thing. It's just a passageway. Anyway. So, welcome everyone to Stalker. This game is set in the Chernobyl exclusion zone. If I just go to my map. This is an open world game. Like, properly open world. The previous games were like sections. So you would go, almost like Bethesda's sort of cell system. So you would go, if you were going from the less zone into garbage, that would be a loading screen, in theory. But this game doesn't have that. This is open world, and you can go wherever you like, whenever you like. I have guns, obviously. Some of them I do not have ammunition for. That I need to sort out at some point. But this little just a romp around the world probably isn't going to run into too much trouble, so I'm not too worried about it. I've got a silenced pistol, and actually I need to flip that over because I've got some 45 ACP. I thought I got some 45. Yes, I did. There. So you've got a little. I don't know what that is. 9mm pistol that you start with, and I keep hold of that one because it's pretty light all in all, and it's a reasonably common ammunition type, but my main thing that I use these days is the UDP if I can, and this is the thing we're going to be using today, which is the bear detector. Need to do some artifact hunting. I need to put some cash together to get some to get ammunition and stuff for future quests. So, and I've not really done much work on. I softlocked myself on the initial playthrough that I did, so I just started over. So I've not actually done quite a lot of the sort of the artifact hunting in the lesser zone, which is your starter zone basically. So I didn't just do some bits and pieces there. The one that I'm looking for is the I do not see it. I think there is a place down here that probably should start at. Basically, we're looking for areas like this, but lots of them, lots more. So we can also go down to the ribs, and there's some other bits and pieces here and there. I think there's something down here, maybe. You can have a poke around. There's some really cool stuff going on. Basically, I need to get a better suit so that I can continue in the main quest. I'm taking quite a lot of punishment at the moment with the suit that I've got. So either upgrade it or get something new. Just have a bit of a dig around the zone, really, to see what's out there, really. So I'm going to start going this way. So I think there might be an artifact here. Maybe. We'll see. We'll get out the bear detector. We'll have a bit of a poke around. So, Stalker game. So we've got our inventory, basic kit. You've got your gas mask, your suit, 2 guns, 2 sort of primary weapons, your secondary pistol, your detector. That's the bear detector is an upgraded version. You start with the echo detector, which is a lot more basic, and then you've got your quick access slots as well, which are contextual. Tap of Q will use my medkit. Holding Q will use my bandage. Bandage is for bleeding. First aid kit is just for quick doses of energy. And I should get my bolts out for this because things get weird. Right, so these are anomalies. Throw a bolt into them and it will trigger them. And we can see where it is. Or we can just walk past. That should be fine. But we're looking for large areas of that sort of thing. So, for example, that looks very, very odd. I've walked past this quite a lot. And I have a feeling we might be able to find something useful down there. So, this will pull us in. Well, actually, before we do anything, just back off for a minute. And let's just watch it. And let's hit F5 just to save. Oh, it can't be saved now. Why not? Apparently I'm in combat. That's a... Oh, that's not... I'm not in a good place for dealing with these. Looks like it's a pack of them as well. It's a pack of them. Those are not good. Those are really not good. I need to run. I can't get into a corner. The way you fight these, they're fast. These are really fast, and I've never had to deal with these outside. And I'll just run into a whirligig. It's fine. I might be able to use these to my advantage. No. No. Right, what those are mutants. It's rare for them to be outside during the daytime. And I've never seen them on that road before. That is a little strange. I'm thinking probably best to load up on ammunition. They shouldn't be there, really. So those are... So mutants are... Well, they're mutants, but they've got a whole bunch of different abilities. Those ones, I've never seen them run in a pack before. They're invisible. And they take quite a lot of punishment to put them down. There's a whole bunch of different ones. It should be noted that the AI system isn't working as intended at the moment. Though, until now, I've not really seen a problem with it. You know, it's running in a much more classic way where enemies will be spawned in a zone, sort of in a bubble around you. The bubble is X big. I don't have a problem with that personally, because that's the same way that every game works. You do hear sort of gunshots in the distance every so often. Right, okay. Let's try that again without the death. This was not meant to be a combat. Oh, mutants do come out at night more often, though. Might have been a touch too close to night. Right, let's... Oh, I still need to do his mission. It's Poppy Field. Let's see if you've got any... So I use an ammunition type he doesn't stock. However, he does stock that. I'll buy all of his slugs and I'll sell all my buckshot. And I think that will be good enough for now. I could actually sell these PDAs because I don't need them anymore. these have all been sort of uploaded and the like to my PDAs. They're not quest items. Anything that's a quest item will actually say, and you can't sell it if it's a quest item. I don't use an RPM, so I don't need that. I don't use 308 either. That should be fine for now. I did have some ammunition for that. It's fine. Everything has weight, so it's a good idea to just get rid of any ammunition you don't actually need. Right. Obviously not, because he's got some quite nice scanners there that he's not selling me. Right, okay. It's daytime. Hopefully, I'll just drop a save, and we can go out down to that anomaly again. This time I've got a loaded shotgun, so and not an MP5. All these guns are not quite their their actual guns. Right, so while we're walking back out, so yeah, so Chernobyl, reactor exploded, and then a short while later the reactor exploded again in this universe, and it caused anomalies to happen, distortions in reality. And sometimes in anomalies you can find artifacts. Artifacts do have they have bonus effects on you, but sometimes with a downside. So I found one earlier which I've sold actually, because I needed cash. Well, they don't seem to be around this time. Hopefully, just dropping a save here because this thing looks dangerous. Yeah, so it's created things like this. No, there's something around here. That's there. I need it to get close, really. Problem is, I'm shooting slugs, not buckshot, and these things are fast. Maybe my plan. Yeah, they didn't mean to do that. Especially, my plan currently is to pull them back into the into Zarissa, so that the nope, that's an energy drink, so that they can be dealt with by these guys. You know, let the AI deal with them. Because they can just see them. This was not meant to be combating. This area is usually quite safe. I mean, you know, if you go down into the dark places, there's stuff, but right, does seem to be dead. Just dropping a save and moving forwards once more. Hopefully they're gone now. Oh, dear. You try to do a simple artifact hunt, and then those things come at you. So yeah, so the one I had earlier, the upsides was that it would prevent bleeding and other sort of forms of damage. but at the downside that it was going to give me a huge amount of radiation. So what I am actually trying to find is artifacts that don't have such huge downsides, or anti-radiation artifacts, so I can actually start using some of these artifacts without problem. So as it grows bigger, it seems to sort of suck stuff in, and then when it... Okay, so... Oh, yep, yeah, it's... That's not good. Okay, that is... Especially not as... So it's doing damage to me. Ah, no, that pulled me in. There's a weird ball there, which I think is what I'm meant to be looking for here. Usually the artifacts are hidden, so I'm not entirely sure why that one doesn't need my detector for. That also went horribly wrong. The game will kill you quite happily. It will tell you on your death screen how many times you've died. I think I've died something like 15 times or something now. Actually, I think it shows you on the pause screen as well. No, it doesn't show. It's just on the death screen. Right. Let's do this properly. So, artifact and bolts. Right, let's just move in. Make sure that the ambulance is between... No, that's not worked. Really, I need something that just kind of gives me like constant amounts of health for this thing. Oh no, that's... I grabbed the thing and then, yes. I might leave this one. Maybe go and do something like the magnetic field. There's some other artifact things that I can grab. This might be a little bit of a tricky one to grab, and involve an awful lot of death. All in all, I am enjoying this game. You know, this is the sort of you know, it's this nice blend between... Oh, that's an anomaly there. You can see it there. Those things are nasty. In fact, I think there might be another one. This might be ribs. There's another one of these sorts of things up here. There it is. Oh, I've just gone into a whirligig. Alright. Get my stuff out. So we've got, yeah, we do have one here. So it's giving me a nice direction of exactly where to look. It's just a case of getting into the right place, because we do not want to get near to that. When we get close, it will appear. There it is. We got a pebble. What does that do? So our pebble is gives us physical protection and endurance, but it will also give us radiation. Still, it's worth a good bit of money. We won't get that much for it. Probably only get like 7,000 for it. But it's a start. That's the sort of anomaly I might actually want to keep. If I could find something that deals with the radiation, if I could get something like a slug, I would need to find some acid anomalies for that. Right, let's go this way. There seems to be quite a lot of anomalies in this general area. I think that's the one that I wanted to go to anyway. There's a little shrine there. There's a lot of stuff in this world. I feel like they've taken a good leaf out of sort of Bethesda's book of, this game doesn't really have fast travel. It has fast travel between towns. So just prior to the stream, I moved back from where I was and did a fast travel to get into this area. But beyond that, oh, we've got something going on over there that doesn't sound good. I'm just going to go over here. Let them deal with it. They've probably run into some mutants or something, so I don't seem to be firing here. Right, so here we have some fire artifacts, anomalies. These do that. Someone's firing. Yeah, it's fine. They can deal with this. So I think we've got one there. I think we're good here. It's fine. Ooh, it's fine. There it is. So we got a crystal. What did we get out of that? So that is weak thermal and but it's going to do radiation damage. We've also got a stash here, somebody's stash that they've left here. Potentially another way out or loot. Oh, that is not something we want to deal with. That is... I wonder there's an explosive barrel there. But... Oh, yep, okay. You're there. Yep, no, can we get up an injection, please? Where is it? This is what I mean about get your back to the wall, preferably into a corner, and quickly grab a bandage while I've got some health. I want to move towards that side. While listening to my anomaly detector going absolutely crazy, because I am technically quite near to one of them things. There he is. There's like two of them. sometimes you can lure them like into anomaly fields. Don't think that's going to work here. However, I do also have grenades. I don't know if that grenade threw. No is the answer. Right, so it won't come out of there. I might just leave it there. Ugh. Right, well, I'm running away from that one. There is some more we can do in the next section over that I do know about. I don't particularly want to do Poppy Field because reasons. Though the chemical plant might be, I don't know if that's an anomalous zone, but that does have a whole bunch of acid all over it. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, this hasn't loaded properly. Or at all. There we go. A bit of a starter there. The game is just loading in for a moment. I've not had that happen before. It's fine. Do I want to get rid of my crystal? Probably. I'm going to keep my I'm going to keep my pebble, because I think that could be quite useful if I could get something for that. But I'm going to sell that crystal. I'm going to buy some more ammunition. I do like that when you hover over something, it tells you in the shop what ammo type or what you can put on it if it's like an upgrade. It's small but important. And I'll also nip into the workshop. He can't upgrade my gear because it's too advanced, but I can just do a quick repair job. Because if your stuff breaks, it's gonna start jamming, and you don't want that. You don't want your gun to start jamming in the middle of a firefight. You can pick up guns from, you know, people that you've killed or whatever, but it's quite likely that they're going to be damaged in some way. Ooh, can he done? No, he can't install these upgrades because it's. I don't think he can even do this. No, I have to use a different tech for this. Speaking of that, I think the most frustrating thing I've found about this game is that not all towns have everything. So Sarissa does, but after a point, Garbage doesn't. So yeah, it's all a bit of a thing. Oh, I can go down there, and I actually get up to Noontide really easily. So that. So, oh yeah, and that's Wild Island, right? Yeah. I know where we are now. I want to go up here next to the detention centre. I think that's... no, we were going to go... no. Going to go down here. The chemical plant. I don't know if this is what I'm wanting to get, but... Yes, I'll go this way. Because I really do want to see if I can get a slug artifact. They sometimes moan if you've got your guns out, so it's got to be a a little bit careful with that. Yeah. But yeah, as I said, I really enjoy this game, but you know, obviously there are issues with the game. There are definitely performance issues. I've seen my frame rate is reasonably stable now at 60. That's with a fair amount of upgrades to the computer. Adding more RAM definitely solved the last bit of performance issue that I was having. And my first run through of this game, I did actually manage to soft lock myself because the game there is a part of the story where you have to talk to someone, and if you talk to that person, and he basically says, you know, come outside, I need to talk to you, you know, in private. If you then, there's a little bit of parkour there to get up to that stash. And there's an anomaly. There's a couple of anomalies to avoid here. Okay. But yeah, so if you talk to him again before he's ready, no. Oh. I mean, it's not saying to kill him, so they open fire first, so he can just exist there, that's fine. And also I need to, oh, for goodness sake, really? I think I'm just going to move off from here, just leave them be. Right, this checkpoint may be open now. Actually, this may not be a checkpoint. Hold on, where am I? Oh no, this is not the way that I wanted to go at all. Just need to run down here. So yeah. So where was So yeah, if you talk to a certain person before he's ready, that can soft lock the main quest, which is frustrating. If you don't have a save before that point, then you've basically just soft locked yourself. And I hope that one does get fixed soon, because people do seem to be running into that one. There's a few sort of script breaks that people have been running into. So it's just a bit of a case of, you know, just be a little bit more cautious with NPCs than you might normally be. Which, you know, it's not great, to be honest. But, you know, it is what it is. The game's not exactly ruined because of it. Go and help him. You can see what I mean about A-Life. Did it matter that was going on 3 miles over that way? Not really, because you can't see it. Is it cool to kind of find the aftermath of some of these things? Yeah, sure. There are other ways of doing that. You can fake those sorts of things fairly easily. I don't really... You know, I think there are genuine concerns about the game, performance and, you know, script breaks, that sort of thing. A-Life not working. A-Life is a really cool aspect. the idea that the world is living and breathing much more than what other games do. A lot of games will kind of fake things, so it's really cool to see a game not faking it so much. But is it like a deal breaker for me? No, not really. Is it like, oh, they promised this and it wasn't in? I don't care, honestly. The world is what, is the world impacted negatively on you at all? No, it's not. It's still this desolate world within an area that exists in the real world. Every one of these places exists. We have. Okay, let's do some things. So I think this must be the reactor, based on the fact that these look very much like cooling towers, though that looks like a horrendous anomaly. Red Forest, obviously. The graveyard, or where the not the graveyard, the scrapyard, where all the vehicles, all these vehicles were used to fight the fires and deal with the cleanup after the explosion, and they couldn't be taken out of the zone, so they've just been left there to rust. What else have we got? Woodpecker. Along here, this is an over the horizon radar system that the Soviet Union built for nuclear early warning, and was distinct by this sort of tapping sound on shortwave frequencies that could be heard across the world. They were absolutely spamming this the wavelengths with this woodpecker sound, to the point where there were a lot of complaints about it. Not entirely sure what this one is, but it's nice that you can kind of zoom in and see, well, there's obviously helicopters here. Might be quite an interesting place to poke around in. Pipriat is on here somewhere. I've seen that. Oh, yeah, that'd be that. The town where all the workers were. I will assume that there is somewhere in there going to be the playground. And then we've got things like the train yards and all that. It's a very thing is, it's not a dead world. That's the thing. That's the when you think post-apocalypse, it would look something like this. The world's not dead, just that the humans aren't here. The wildlife is here. The trees, the grass, that's not going anywhere. It's just the relics of humanity has just been sort of left here to rust. Nobody's coming for this stuff. It's here, and it's here to stay. Especially as some of it is rather hot. Your Geiger counter will scream when you go near some of this stuff. Just gonna break into that, grab some ammo. So, where are we going then? We're going up to here. I don't know if this is just spilled chemicals or if it's an anomaly. Oh, and the stalkers are just around all the time, which is really good. It just helps with the world building without you needing to do much, really. Right, let's see what we got here. Another one of these. I'm out of med kits. Just going to run back to those 2 stalkers. Really am getting attacked by the. I rarely see these things around, and I've had what they seem to be thrown at me today. Right, so let's try this again. Let's use a bandage. I'm out of medkits now, so let's have a bit of a poke around. This does seem to be just... This isn't an anomaly, this is just acid. This is just chemicals. Yep, that's kind of going around the edge. So an anomaly has... Oh, right, okay. So anomaly has generated where these chemical tanks were. And, yeah, so it's not an acid anomaly, which is what I want. It's just one of these bubble thingamajigs. And that's caused the burst. However... The other side here, some kind of a pond, maybe? Hey, you know, I'm always, okay, so we've just got a pond here. There's no anomalies here. That's a bit of a shame. I'm looking, I do need that acid artifact. Something's going on here. Got power. Oh, these people are cool. There seems to be... some slight frame rate issues here. I think because there's a large firefight going on down here. Was that another one of them thingy-majigs? Oh, sorry. Yeah, they get a bit angsty if you walk around them with your weapon out, which is fair enough. They... Right, okay, so we've just kind of walked into, okay, there's a mission there, maybe go somewhere over there, maybe, I don't really know. I'm just kind of wandering a little bit aimlessly now, because I've done the anomaly field that I knew about, all ran away from some of them. Well, there's some more anomaly fields in the other direction, but starting to edge into areas I've not explored yet. So it's just a little bit poking around. Got a nice train here. Well, train cars. Not actually seen any real trains yet. Oh, there might be one down there, actually. That's a bridge. Let's wander down. I will just drop a save. save regularly, I find, just because the game it doesn't pull any punches. It gives you the rules, and it certainly does have rules for the most part. But yes, it will make you dance to its tune. It's quite uncompromising in that respect. Hello. We might have a train here. And we might have an anomaly on... Oh, we do have an anomaly. No, that's a grenade. There we go. Right, that's going to be fairly... So we've got a nice big train here. I don't know who's caring that I'm going across this bridge. I don't think anybody is. I think they're just dealing with wildlife. Quite a lot of stuff in this in here. Possibly because it's not exactly in the most easiest to get to place. I need my bolts and I need my detector. But that could be more. This is probably a terrible idea, so I'm just going to drop a save. Nope, okay, so the train line bit has collapsed. I've got an anomaly. Also got something big. Oh, we've got these things. They're fast, but they're weak, which is good. They're like mutated humans with you know, like gas masks on. But we've got it's here. Might be inside the... Oh, there it is. Literally on top of it. Oh, wait a minute. I am on top of it. Well, it must be up here. There it is. It's a thorn. That is... Ooh, it's radiation protection. Excellent. Weak. And then I can use that one. And I'm not going to get irradiated. Nice. Well, I'm going to make... Oh, it can't be saved now. I'm getting out of here. Because this place is a little on the creepy side. And I'm out. Okay, that has actually been quite effective, actually. So, so the thorn is has got protection against radiation. So that then offsets the radiation that is coming off the pebble. That's going to give me a little bit of physical protection and endurance. So that's rather good, all in all. And I think I may end here for now. This will probably be back. It's quite nice to just every so often just not have to deal with like loads of stuff and just go hunting for artifacts. So I think I'm going to end here. So with that, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.